to another episode of B&D Talking Sports with your boy Butch and Dominic here. This is episode number 9. Really, the first thing there's a couple different things we're going to talk about tonight. The main thing right now, starting off with, is really just breaking news within the past hour. There has been a trade. Micah Parsons has been traded to the Green Bay Packers for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. With this trade, Packers also renegotiated his contract, giving him an extension of 4-year, $188 million, $136 million of it guaranteed, and about an average of $47 million per year, making him the highest paid non-defensive player.
Non-defense?
I mean, non-quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the highest non-quarterback in.
You went to the Packers to switch positions.
Yeah. Hey, they need wide receiver help. They only got 3 healthy wide receivers right now. But Micah said he wanted out. He didn't want to be in Dallas no more. Jerry Jones said he wasn't going to trade him. Obviously, Jerry gave in, decided. Reports are coming out that he was kind of a cancer in the locker room, kind of a nuisance, caused a lot of problems. That's one of the reasons why Jerry Jones probably didn't want to really sign him to a long-term deal. Plus, just not wanting, didn't really like his antics on how he was going about trying to get traded and stuff like that. I bet you his back magically heals now. But like I said, that's
how it is. It's how you saw James Harden a couple years ago. Lost all that weight as soon as he got traded to Brooklyn.
Yeah. He said he's been dealing with back tightness, the MRI. They had an MRI done that showed nothing that was going on, but he can still continue to say he was having back tightness. But with this trade, he's going to a Green Bay Packers defense that is really, I think, it's going to make their defense even better. Going to make Cowboys defense a little bit worse.
Oh, yeah.
But to pay a man $47 million per year, you better hope your defense is getting better.
Oh, yeah. You better hope he lives up to that $47 million. And that back tightness goes away.
Yeah. It was the final saga that needed to be ended with the holdouts. Earlier in the week, Terry McLaurin got a contract extension. Trey Hendrickson, he didn't get a contract extension. He did get a bump in his salary of $14 million per year for this year, which technically after this season he will be a free agent. But the Bengals still kind of have the franchise tag that they can hit him with 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So they technically still kind of hold over, still have rights to him for 2 more years if they want to. And it's going to probably be an ugly situation in the next 2 years too if they don't give him a longer term deal besides this $14 million bump in pay this year. Then Cameron Hayward, which he was holding in, it looks like he's returned back to practice. So all the hold-ins are done. It's official. Three hold-ins requested a trade. Only one of them got traded. And it's probably the biggest deal one because he's the youngest player.
Yeah. And Dallas. It's Dallas.
Yeah.
It's a Dallas team this year. So we saw Luka.
Yeah, Luka traded their star player away.
Are we sure Nico Harris didn't join the Cowboys?
Never know. But like I said, Micah is probably he's top 3 defensive edge in the league behind Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt. Both of them are getting a little bit older, so Micah's that young buck in that rotation, top 3. He's had 12 plus sacks in every year. Every year he's been in the league.
Yeah. Plus, the Packers travel to Dallas.
Yeah, they do face each other.
4.
Yeah, they do face each other this year.
Sunday night. I wonder if that's going to be
Remember,
big storyline.
Remember, not that long ago on Micah's podcast, he said Dak Prescott wasn't even a top 10 quarterback in the league. So
now he gets to add Dak Prescott to his sacks.
Yeah.
Unless Dak is healthy by then. Stays healthy then.
He actually, we'll see if he actually gets to hit Dak this time, because in practice they wasn't allowed to hit the quarterback. Maybe he's going to load up and just fly off the ball and drill Dak first play of the game.
Man.
But
so somehow that week Dak's injured. Dak's injured just for that game.
Like I said, it's never an off season without Cowboys drama. Last year it was CeeDee Lamb. The year before that it was Dak. Jerry Jones, he even came out and said anytime it's quiet, he's going to stir stuff up to make him talk about the Cowboys.
Fired the Super Bowl head coach.
Yeah. So it's the way Jerry does business. Jerry felt disrespected. He felt that they had a handshake agreement on a deal back in March. Obviously, that wasn't true, but Jerry felt it was, and it got ugly, and it headed for the divorce, and now it's finalized.
Catch you then.
Like I said, Micah is 25 years old. He's a great young defensive player. He's still in the prime of his career. I'm surprised that they didn't get more in return. Because Kenny Clark's a little bit up in age for a defensive tackle. He's still good, but he's getting up there in age. And then they only get 2 first-round picks. I thought they would, because they compared it to the Khalil Mack when he got traded from the Raiders to the Bears. They got 2 first-round picks plus other picks on top of it. So I think, and Micah is a year younger than what Mack was at that time of the trade. So I think Cowboys could have got a little bit more of a haul, but it's also probably the fact that they paid him $47 million per year, that contract extension. So it probably kind of weighed a little bit on how many picks they gave away.
Yeah.
But so it was the final saga of preseason and training camp that needed to be ended, and it finally did with Dallas trading him. Like I said, he's probably happy now. Cowboys
probably not happy.
Probably not happy. Are they going to be able to find someone in the replace Mike in this year's draft coming up? We'll see, but it's going to be hard to replace Micah Parsons on that defense.
Yeah. So,
next thing we're going to talk about is the top NFL top 100 players 30 through 21. Continuing down the list, giving you guys our opinion of what we think it's going to be. Coming in at number 30, this man wasn't ranked last year on the top 100 list. It's talking about Green Bay Packers. It's safety for the Green Bay Packers, Xavier McKinney. Played in all 17 games, had 88 tackles, 8 interceptions, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 quarterback hurry. McKinney he recorded the most interceptions without allowing a single touchdown last year. Kind of had he was a key part of that resurgence in Green Bay's defense. they also got brought in that defense coordinator Jeff Hathley from Boston College the previous year. Um, Xavier McKinney was actually in talks of Defensive Player of the Year listing nomination. So I think now that they just got Micah, I think that makes it his chances to get bumped up in this list next year even a little bit better.
Moving on.
Yeah.
The number 29, we got Philadelphia Eagle receiver down 8 spots. Mr. A.J. Brown. He only played in 13 games last year, 67 receptions, 1,079 yards, 16.1 yards per reception, 7 receiving touchdowns, and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and won a Super Bowl. The wide receivers for the Eagles last year kind of took the backseat to Saquon.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown, he could have been a diva, could have been a problem, and like, hey, I want the ball. But no, he just goes out there and plays for this team, goes out there, blocks for Saquon, to have his career year, and didn't cause really any problems at all. Yeah, there's the rumors that him and Jalen Hurts were having disagreements last year, but when it came to them making the Super Bowl, they were the first ones to him and Devontae Smith is the ones that poured the Gatorade on the coach, and just kind of shows you that they're not all about themselves.
Yeah.
He still got his stats. Like I said, 13 games and over 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. That's still getting your stats. Could he have had a better season? Yeah, but when it comes down to it, they played as a team, and it wasn't
unselfish.
Not being selfish yet.
Which is in football, you need unselfishness.
Because you gotta when it comes to contract negotiations, people's going to look at the stats that you put up and how you perform. And obviously, A.J. Brown's one of the top paid receivers in the league. He is one of the top receivers in the league. He's definitely top 10 receiver. He's paid like it too. But I can see, because I think there will probably be a little more focus on trying to stop Saquon this year.
That he might get more open.
He might get more targets and be able to.
Can you really shut down Saquon?
Yeah, you can. Look at when he was with the Giants.
Well, besides the Giants.
Hey, just saying.
That's the Giants, though. Giants shut down everybody.
Coming in at number 28 on the list, he's up 57 spots from the previous year. Tampa Bay Buccaneers left tackle Tristan Wirfs played in 16 games, 1,016 snaps, 12 quarterback pressures allowed, 0 sacks allowed. He's the anchor of that offensive line. He's probably the best left tackle in the league. Some people could argue saying Deion Dawkins or Jordan Mailata for the Eagles, but this first couple games is going. We'll see how the Bucs do, because he's going to be missing at least the first 4 games of the season.
But as Falcons fans,
as a Falcons fan, I hate to see anybody injured, but I'm happy that he's missing this game, so it could help us out a little bit.
Yeah. Plus, Kane Otton being out.
Yeah.
Needed that.
He had the second lowest pressure rate allowed at 4.7 among left tackles with at least 200 pass block snaps, down from the 8% pressure rate he recorded in 2023. So he is, like I said, he's probably the best left tackle in the league right now. Sucks to see that he's hurt, but he ain't going to be missing the whole entire season, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. And 27, first time being ranked is running back for the Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs. He played in 17 games last year, had 250 rushing attempts, 1,412 rushing yards, 5.6 yards per carry, 16 touchdowns, 52 receptions, 517 receiving yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 fumble last year. I don't know if I agree with him being over Bijan, but
yeah, I think how you say.
But
for him splitting carries, that's a lot. Like his stats are like really, really good.
Yeah.
I do think, but this is biasness. We're Falcons fans, so we're going to think Bijan's better.
I mean, Bijan splits snaps too,
but not as much as Gibbs did with David Montgomery. Like that offense was ran through that two-headed monster in the backfield. We'll see. They both they still got the same backfield. David Montgomery's back with the Lions again. They do have a new offense coordinator. We'll see if the offense coordinator is able to still provide give them the same amount of carries and be as productive.
Yeah.
Losing Ben Johnson, who's pretty much one of the new young offensive gurus to the Chicago Bears. We'll see if that hurts the Lions offense plus they lost their center retired, Frank Ragnow.
Yeah.
I think they lost another piece of their offensive line too. So we'll see if he continues that good year he had last year into this year, but we'll see. I think he may have a little bit, not much of a decline, but it will be a little bit of a decline. Coming in at number 26, this man wasn't ranked the previous year. Philadelphia Eagles linebacker Zach Bond played in 16 games, had 151 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 1 interception, 5 forced fumbles, and 1 fumble recovery. He went to the Eagles last year on a 1-year prove-it deal.
And he proved it.
Yeah, he proved it. He got the contract extension that he needed. They rewarded him with a 3-year deal.
Didn't he have a pick in the Super Bowl too?
Yeah. Like, he was with the Cardinals, I believe. Or no, it's either Cardinals or Saints before that. And he kind of, like, you didn't really hear much about him or hear anything, like, not a whole lot. And then he just kind of had that 1-year prove-it year with the Eagles, and they paid him because he proved it. I'm not sure if it's Cardinals or Saints.
Well, if it was Saints, I think we would have heard about it.
That's why I'm kind of like.
Why the hell is it not telling me?
I don't know.
Saints.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was Saints. I just couldn't think of it as.
Oh, I hate him now.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
But like I said, he had a good year with the Eagles last year. He proved it to earn his 3-year contract extension. So
yeah,
we'll see if he continues to have that same type of year this year.
At number 25, up 43 spots, is Danielle Hunter, Texans DN. He played in all 17 games last year, 46 tackles, 17 TFLs, 12 sacks, 1 forced fumble. It was his first year on the Texans last year.
Yeah,
right?
Vikings let him go, and he signed with the Texans. I want to say it was another like a short-term contract, and it was kind of like a little bit more of another prove-it kind of deal. I think he got an extension this offseason.
Yeah. To become that made him the league's second highest paid defense end at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. Now he's probably down to 5th after that Micah deal. But he's kind of the opposite side of Will Anderson. They got 2 good edge rushers on that defense. That AFC South is wide open. It's easy. Like, it's probably the worst division in the league, but like Texans are probably going to take it for a 3rd year in a row. I don't see the Colts being any good.
I mean, who are you Who's challenging them for that?
If Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars can put it all together like he was supposed to be, then they could. But I don't see the Colts, and I don't see the Titans
Not this year.
not doing it this year.
Titans not this year.
But coming in at number 24, he was a rookie last year. Tight end for the Las Vegas Raiders, Brock Bowers, had a historical rookie season. He was probably the only bright spot on that Raiders offense. Played in all 17 games, had 112 receptions, 1,194 receiving yards, 10.7 yards per reception, 5 receiving touchdowns. He broke Sam Laporta's rookie tight end record of 86 receptions in week 14 of the season, and he still had 4 games to spare. So he kind of blew past that rookie tight end reception mark. Got Geno Smith this year.
Well, that's an upgrade.
It's an upgrade compared to what they had last year. I mean, they had Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, Desmond Ritter.
Hey.
So I can see his stats increasing, and I can see him possibly moving up this list next year. They say he's the best tight end in the league. No, it's not yet. You gotta have more than 1 year to prove that.
It's obviously Kyle Pitts.
Could be, but
Who is the best tight end in the league?
I would say George Kittle.
Yeah.
He's probably the best tight end. I mean, because Kelsey declined last year. He's still a top 5 tight end, but he's slowly declining. I would have to say it's Kittle.
Trey McBride is pretty good.
I don't think Trey
No, I'm saying he's.
Yeah. I don't think, but I think it's Kittle is the best tight end in the league right now.
Not Pitts.
No, not Pitts.
Not Taysom Hill.
Nope. Fuck no. Not that bum. Coming in at number 23, up 18 spots, Mr. 99 overall in Madden.
Just steal mine.
Offensive tackle for the Eagles, Lane Johnson.
Just steal mine.
All right, take over.
Nah, you already took it. Go ahead.
All right, he played in 15 games, 937 snaps, 10 quarterback pressures allowed, 0 sacks allowed. Just another piece of that Eagles offensive line that was pretty much
Carried them to school.
Yeah, they had their way with every defensive line. It seems like,
and they're tough because that tush push be hurting that old line too.
Yeah.
So
probably the best right tackle in the league. All right.
I'll take last 2.
Yeah, you can have last 2.
At 22, we got another Raiders player, but DN down 12 spots. He only played Max Cosby. He only played in 12 games, had 45 tackles, 17 TFLs, 7.5 sacks, and 20 quarterback hits. But he had a season-ending ankle injury.
Yeah.
So, but he.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but they gave him a 3-year, $106.5 million extension.
After seeing this Micah Parsons deal, I think it's kind of a bargain.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
That's 30-something million per year. So it's
What's that?
Yeah. Really, if he wouldn't have got injured and had was put on IR for the rest of the season, he probably would have been higher in this list. He probably wouldn't have dropped down 12 spots, but he did. I think he's going to have another good year this year. I mean, he seems to every year.
The only thing is he's on the Raiders, so no one talks about him much.
No, he don't get the recognition because of the team. Most of the awards and stuff like that, it's popularity.
Shit, if you put him on the Cowboys, man. he would probably if Micah Parsons was on the Raiders, he wouldn't have got all that attention about wanting out. The fact that he was on the Cowboys.
Yep. All right.
And then the final one, 21. He was a rookie last year, the savior of the Commandos. He played quarterback for the Commandos, Jaden Daniels. Played in all 17 games last year, had a 69% completion percentage, 3,568 passing yards, 7.4 yards per attempt, 25 passing touchdowns, 9 receptions, 891 rushing yards, 6 touchdowns, but he fumbled 5 times. Rookie of the year last year.
He was offensive rookie of the year last year. Took Washington to the NFC Championship game for the first time since 1991. He got his main weapon back in Terry McLaurin. They gave him that 3-year extension finally. They did trade away their starting running back, Brian Robinson Jr., to the 49ers. But
do they still have Eckler?
Yeah, they got Austin Eckler. They got that rookie. I know he goes by Bill.
Bill, the science guy.
Yeah. He said he wanted to be called Bill. He has 2 last names.
And brought in Deebo Samuel.
Yeah, they brought in Deebo Samuel.
I know you love Deebo.
They still got Zach Ertz.
Dan Quinn's still there. So
we'll see if he can
avoid that sophomore slump.
I think he's a little high on this list, in my opinion. Because he struggled.
That was Penix. You wouldn't be saying that.
No, but no, even that, because like I said, he had a great year, but he also had his up and down. And really, I think the reason he's so high on the list is because they went to the NFC Championship game
and put 45 on the Lions in Detroit with Eminem watching.
Yeah.
So,
but that's the list. 10 that we're going to go over this week.
Next, no one expected this from the Commandos this year, past season.
No, it was definitely a surprise. I mean, you went from the number 2 pick to the NFC Championship game. It was impressive. I ain't gonna lie, it was impressive. Was he the missing piece that the Commanders needed? Probably. But like I said, I just after 1 year, I don't think
after 1 year, he's already a top 5 quarterback.
I don't think he's a top 5 quarterback.
Top 5 quarterback.
You could say that. I'm saying he's not. Not yet.
Can you name 5 quarterbacks better?
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson.
Okay. We're going off last season. If we're going off last season, I'm taking Jaden Daniels over Mahomes. If we're going off last season alone.
All right. So, all right, if we're just going off of last season alone, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know about Jared Goff.
And, I mean, all right, you could say, all right, maybe I still don't say top 5.
Well, count Jared Goff, you'll name me 4.
I know.
But I don't know if I count Jared Goff.
That's your opinion. It's my opinion, all right?
You still haven't named me a 5th quarterback.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah. Shit, you could have said Jalen Hurts and I would have gave it to you.
I was going to say that, but then I was like,
But, Jared, if we're going off last season alone, I don't see Giant Jalen is better than Matthew Stafford and better than Jared Goff. Because I feel like Jared Goff got carried.
All right.
Mark my words, Jared Goff and the Lions will not have as good a season this year.
I don't think they will either.
Jared Goff, I feel like I don't know how to say it. Like, he got lucky. He got lucky that season.
All right.
Like, no one expected this from the Lions. So no one really took the Lions that serious.
All right. But they went 15-2, right?
Yes.
All right. I don't think they had their defense. They had so many injuries on defense. Jared Goff had to put up them points, too.
They had the Bears in the division. That doesn't count.
They had Packers who made playoffs. They had the Vikings.
Packers can't stay healthy.
All right. They had the Vikings that made the playoffs.
Vikings had Sam Darnold.
But they still went 14-3.
Oh, my God.
You can say what you want to say. Last year, performance last year, considering all the injuries that the Lions had on defense, Jared Goff performed like a top 5 quarterback. He was in the MVP talks. Was Jay Daniel in the MVP talks? No.
At one point he was. But you guys said, yeah, I had the Lions win the division. But I'm just saying, Jaden Daniels is still a better quarterback than Jared Goff last year.
Top 10, not top 5.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You say what you want to say. I'm going to say what I say. It is what it is. All right.
Okay. I had the Lions winning the division.
All right. I'm just saying. But hey, you're allowed to have your opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion, right? Like you have your opinion saying LeBron's better than Jordan. That's your opinion. You're wrong, but that's your opinion, okay?
Jordan played against a bunch of plumbers, okay? I don't want to hear
Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
Oh, my God.
But, like I said, that's finishes out the list for this week. Next week, we will have 20 through 11, maybe 20 through 1, but we'll see. They should have it
September 1st.
Yeah. They should have it by the whole entire list out by then. Next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to kind of go over it because being first week of college football, well, week 1 of college football, not the first week because week 0 was last week. A lot of should be a lot of good games this week. You got 3 top 10 matchups.
Yeah.
Starting off with Ohio State and Texas on Saturday at noon. But we're going to kind of go through just the top 25 ranking teams and just kind of predict who's going to win their game and who's going to lose.
Some of these should just be easy.
They're going to be easy because some of the teams that these top 25 teams are playing.
I've never heard of.
Yeah. Starting off, ranked 25, it's Boise State. They're traveling to University of South Florida. They're actually playing right now.
Yeah, Boise State's up 7-0.
I'm going to say Boise State wins that one.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if they can kind of repeat that year they had last year, considering they don't have Genty. But yeah, so we'll kind of see how that goes. But like I said, I got Boise State winning that one. The next game we're going to predict, it is Syracuse traveling to 24th ranked Tennessee.
Are you guys in order?
Yeah.
The rank? God damn.
Yeah. I think, will Tennessee be somewhat as good as they were last year? They went 8-4 last year, barely missed the playoffs. There was an argument that they could have been in there. They do got a new starting quarterback because Nico Amalava transferred to UCLA. We'll see what they have. Syracuse, they're a great basketball school. Football school, they're up and down. I don't know how well they did perform last year, but I'm going to give Tennessee this one.
Yeah, I got Tennessee.
Then the next game, I want to say Arkansas
Pine Bluff.
Yeah, Arkansas Pine Bluff traveling to the 23rd ranked Texas Tech.
I mean,
I got Texas Tech winning this one. They went out there and opened up the safe and paid a lot of transfers. They spent a lot of money here in during the transfer portal to try to keep up with Texas and other Ohio States, the other big name schools that are paying a lot of players. But I got, like I said, I've never heard of Arkansas Pine Bluff University. I'm sorry if you're a fan of that team. I've never heard of them. But I got Texas Tech winning this one. Next game is South Dakota traveling to 22 ranked Iowa State. Iowa State got that win last week over Kansas State. I'm going to give it to Iowa State. The South Dakota and North Dakota, them schools are always tough to play. I remember last year Matt Rule said when it came out, he said that he never wanted to have a school with Dakota in the name on their schedule.
It'd be like that.
It seems like South Dakota State or North Dakota State. It always seems like one of them two are in that the FCS or FBS national championship.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that. Just because they're in that lower division doesn't mean it's going to be easy win for Iowa State, but I'm going to give it to Iowa State. Next, it's Georgia State traveling to 21st ranked Ole Miss. Another one, I got the ranked team winning this one. That's going to be a lot of I think probably a lot of these picks that we have are the ranked teams.
Yeah.
There probably will be some type of upset throughout this week's schedule.
I have an upset on mine right here.
But I got Ole Miss beating Georgia State. You got the same?
Yeah.
All right. And then we got next, it's Old Dominion traveling to Indiana to face the 20th ranked Hoosiers. Indiana, the Hoosiers had that kind of somewhat of a Cinderella story. Head coach brought in a whole bunch of transfers last year. Kind of surprised people with how good they played. And then this year they had to pretty much go and do it again all over again, hit the transfer portal. Will they get at the same kind of luck? We'll see. But this game, I still have Indiana. Huh?
I have Indiana win.
Yeah, I got Indiana win this one. Next, it's UTSA.
University of San Antonio or something.
Yeah.
I think it's
Texas. Yeah.
I just realized too San Antonio.
Yeah. They're traveling to
University of Texas, San Antonio.
That's what I thought. They're traveling to the 19th ranked Texas A&M. Texas A&M is another one of those schools that kind of spending some money and trying to build that program up to stay in competition with the other SEC teams. The SEC, it used to be Alabama's conference, and Alabama just rolled through everybody. And then
Georgia got lucky.
Then Georgia came. Now it's kind of like
LSU had one.
Yeah, like the teams are getting a lot better. Like the whole entire conference. I mean, Vanderbilt went in and beat Alabama last year. I mean, they've gotten better. So,
or has Alabama just gotten worse?
No. I don't think. I think Alabama's going to do better than what they did last year. But I got Texas A&M beating you at TSA. Next, it's Illinois State traveling to 18th ranked Oklahoma. I got Oklahoma winning that one.
I got Oklahoma.
All right. Then the next one is North Dakota University traveling to ranked 17 Kansas State. Kansas State lost to Iowa State in week 0 in that Dublin, Ireland game. Seems like it's going to be another tough battle for Kansas State.
I got Kansas State winning.
I got Kansas State winning that one too, but I think it's going to be a good game. Next, it's East Texas A&M traveling to ranked 16 SMU. SMU was another one of them teams that kind of surprised people. They made the college playoff last year.
Yeah, and then they got overwhelmed.
Then they got their ass whooped.
Well, I mean, going from that Gerald J. Ford Stadium to playing Penn State Stadium is I don't blame them.
Yeah, so but I got SMU winning this one.
Yeah.
All right, and then LIU versus 15th ranked Florida Gators.
Long Island University.
Long Island University.
I got Florida winning.
Yeah, I got Florida winning. They kind of got a Heisman hopeful when DJ Lagway at quarterback. He kind of turned that season around for them last year. I think he's going to continue building that success. Like I said, he is in preseason Heisman watch list. Next, New Mexico University travels to 14th ranked Michigan to face the Wolverines.
I got Michigan.
I got Michigan winning that one. They are starting a true freshman in Bryce Underwood, 4-year, $10 million deal guy. But I think Michigan, if Bryce Underwood can even be a slight better than the quarterback play they had last year, they'll be a better team. I think, like I said, I think they'll be better. Next one, it's Virginia Tech traveling to University of South Carolina, the 13th ranked team in the nation. Heisman and watch list, Lenore Sellers. South Carolina went, I think, 8-4 last year. Kind of was in that playoff talk, but they had a lot of inconsistencies up and down. Can they improve from last year and be able to continue that success they had from last year to this year? Virginia Tech was underwhelming last year. They seemed to do a whole lot better. They were projected to do a lot better than what they did last season. Can they turn it around and have a better season this year?
I got Virginia Tech winning this.
I can see Virginia Tech winning it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's going to be my only upset of this week that I'm picking, but I'm going to go with Virginia Tech over South Carolina. Next, it's Western Illinois traveling to 12th ranked Illinois.
Battle of Illinois.
Yeah, Battle of Illinois. I got Illinois winning this one.
Yeah, I got Illinois winning. Which one though?
The ranked one.
Oh, okay.
All right. They're kind of one of them teams that they had that success last year, and they're going to try to continue building off of it.
Yeah.
But it's still they're in that middle tier of the Big Ten. Did they do enough? Can they do enough to get over the top 3 or 4 teams in that conference in Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan, Penn State?
Yeah.
So
Nebraska.
Next, it's Northern Arizona University traveling to 11th ranked Arizona State. Arizona State has pretty much returned a lot of their players from last year's successful teams, except for
the best one, one of the best running backs,
Cam Scatterville.
I got Arizona State winning.
Yeah, I got Arizona State winning this one. A lot of teams have them projected to win the Big 12 again. We'll see. Next, it's the first top 10 matchup of the week. Well, actually, it's not the first one but this is the first one we're going to go over. They play on Sunday, I believe. It's
Miami Notre Dame.
Yep. Ranked 6th Notre Dame traveling to 10th ranked Miami.
Yes, Sunday 7:30.
Both teams coming in with new quarterbacks. Miami got transfer quarterback from Georgia, Carson Beck. Notre Dame is starting quarterback C.J. Carr, I believe. I want to say he was on the team last year with Notre Dame. Will Notre Dame continue that success? Will Miami kind of continue that success? They both had successful years last year. Both made playoffs. Can Carson Beck be the answer for Miami to go even further, have a better season? Yet to be seen. Carson Beck had an up and down season last year with Georgia.
I got Miami winning. I trust. Carson Beck has that experience.
And,
that's what I'm going with.
I think in the last 6 games that Notre Dame has traveled to Miami to face Miami, they have lost.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to Miami too. Next one is 9th ranked LSU traveling to the 4th ranked Clemson Tigers. Both of them
great quarterbacks.
Both of them have great quarterbacks. Both of them are Heisman watch quarterbacks.
I have my answer already.
Huh?
I have my answer already.
I'm going to go with LSU.
That's what I'm going with.
I think LSU. The only thing that kind of scares me when picking LSU is the fact that Brian Kelly is 0-6 in opening game for LSU. Will they be 0-7 or will they go 1-6? But I'm going to give it to LSU. I think Clemson's probably. Hopefully, it's a good game. I don't want it to be a blowout. It should be a good game. It could go either way, but we'll go LSU. Next one is.
Damn. It has the highest tickets at $319. That's the lowest price.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, look at what it is. Both of them are kind of historical programs.
I can go to Oregon, Montana State for $16.
It's Montana State and Oregon, okay?
Hey, Montana might surprise people this year.
Next game is the 8th ranked Alabama.
You can go to SMU East Texas for $6.
Yeah, Alabama travels to Florida State to face the Sentinels. I got Alabama doing this.
Yeah.
Winning this one.
Alabama.
Yeah, Florida State had a great year 2 years ago, but then they fell flat on their face last year. I think they're going to continue that fall. Like I said, I think Alabama is going to be great this year.
The 18-year-old.
The only concern is they still got most of their starters returning back from that top 10 defense. They have top 5 offensive line in college. So we'll see. But the question mark is their quarterback starting Ty Simpson. But I think Alabama's going to be better than what they were last year, and they're going to make playoffs. Then Montana State travels to 7th ranked Oregon. You can get a ticket to go to that game for $16.
$16.
If you want to go watch Oregon,
go watch Montana State beat Oregon.
I got Oregon winning that one.
What? Yeah. You haven't heard of the Montana State's quarterback?
No. The only player I've ever heard of come from Montana State is Troy Anderson for the Falcons.
Oh my God, you're missing out. This dude is a Hold on.
All right, so who's this quarterback?
The Bobcats. Bobcats eat ducks. Justin Lamson.
Never heard of him.
Man.
He kind of looks like a younger version of TJ Watt.
Man, you're missing out.
But I got Oregon winning that one.
Man.
You probably got Oregon winning that one too.
Hold on. I could be convinced.
All right. Well, I'm going ahead. You do your research. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next game. Next one, you got University of Marshall traveling to the fifth-ranked Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, he was the backup quarterback. It looks like
So he's not even.
Patrick Duchesne.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I believe. Oh man.
Can the herd overtake the
Bulldogs.
Nah.
Yeah,
I got Georgia winning that one.
I got Bulldogs.
Then you got Nevada traveling to the second-ranked Penn State.
They won 4 out of the last 5 games. Also, I'm still in this Montana State thing.
I know. I got Penn State beating Nevada.
Yeah, sadly.
And then probably the game of the week, probably the game of the season.
It's Tommy Mellett. Also won 4 miles last year.
It's the number 1 ranked Texas Longhorns traveling to Columbus to face the number 3 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Can Texas and Arch Manning beat Julian Say and the Buckeyes? Both of them, Archie Manning's in the same. Both quarterbacks are on the same team from last year. Archie Manning got some playing time. Julian Sayin has never played a down in college football yet. But you got Jeremiah Smith. You got Caleb Downs on defense. There's Ohio State brought back a lot of players from the roster last year. Texas did too.
I have Ohio State winning.
I got Texas winning this one.
I just don't believe in the Texas hype.
I think because they played each other in the playoffs last year, didn't they? And I want to say Ohio State beat them. I think
they might have. 2014 Ohio State.
It was the Jack Sawyer screenplay interception, I think, that took it for a pick six. That game was closer than that 14 points spread. You got Ohio State. I'm going to take Texas on this one. Do I think there's going to be a team better than Texas by the end of the season? Yeah.
Yes.
But I think they're going to come in.
Texas won't even win the SEC.
I don't think they will either. I got them picked to win, but that's just because that's the favorite. But in my opinion, all right. Well, we're going to go over the Power 4 conferences next. I
want to pick Montana State.
Are you taking Montana State or are you taking
to win their conference?
I don't know what conference they play in.
I think Big Sky.
All right. But we're going to do the Power 4 conferences. Who's the favorite to win? Who we think is going to win the conference, and then a sleeper team that could possibly sneak in and win it.
Which one are we starting with?
We'll start with ACC.
Ooh, okay.
All right. I think Clemson's going to win it.
Interesting.
My sleeper team is Georgia Tech.
Your sleeper team is the 14th best odds?
Yeah.
That's a sleeper pick to you?
Yeah, it is. If you really look at it, come on. Clemson is everybody just thinks Clemson's going to do it.
I don't know Clemson will do it.
Georgia Tech is a sleeper. The reason I say they beat a ranked team last year.
Georgia Tech.
And then
they beat one ranked team every year. And
then they took Georgia. It wasn't in Georgia Tech and Georgia that had that 8 overtime game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so it's and Georgia Tech's slowly building up. They could be a sleeper in this conference.
All right. For my favorite to win I have SMU.
SMU?
I have SMU winning the ACC. And my underdog, I have the Bill Belichick North Carolina
I was getting ready to say something about that.
And his gold digging golf whatever she is.
Can Belichick's coaching translate to the college game? That we're going to find out on Monday night when they play TCU.
Yeah.
That's a tough game. They have 75 transfers. So, like, they completely gutted that roster and brought in their guys. They're starting the quarterback transfer from South Alabama University. So, it's like Geo something. I think they could be a sleeper, but I think it's going to take more than one season for him to turn North Carolina around.
Well, that's why it's my underdog.
I know, but I'm not saying it's not a bad sleeper. I think it could happen though. Then we'll go to Big 12. I know Arizona State won it last year. I think Iowa State's going to win it this year.
Yeah, Iowa State?
Yeah.
I got Arizona State winning back-to-back.
I
mean, they have one of the best receivers in the nation.
I think Iowa State's kind of improving. Like I didn't want to go with the exact obvious ones for who I think is going to win, so I kind of switched it up a little bit because all my other ones are kind of that I think is going to win their conferences are kind of favorites. But my sleeper for the Big 12, it's a deep sleeper. All right,
man, you're being too generous.
All right.
As a fan of that team,
I'm going to go with the West Virginia Mountaineers and Rich Rod. They also have 70 transfers.
That's being generous. So when I pick a team who has 70 transfers,
hey, I said they could be a sleeper though. I didn't disagree with you. Man. I'm going with West Virginia. All right, that's my sleeper. Like Rich Rod says, get the fucking ball set and get the fuck out the way. All right, we want to run high tempo. That's what they're going to do. They're going to run high tempo through the season and be the sleeper that wins the conference. Usually, I'm hating on West Virginia.
I have Kansas State being a sleeper.
The one that just lost to Iowa State last week?
That's why they're a sleeper.
Man,
I also picked them before I learned they lost.
I mean, I think maybe they'll come out and they'll show some fight like Avery Johnson's father and brother did when they fought each other in the parking lot. Next, we're going to go to the SEC. I think Texas is going to win it.
What?
Yeah, I know. Surprise. I do think there's other teams that can sneak by and actually win the conference too. I got two sleepers. I only got one wrote down, but I do got two sleepers. But it's kind of hard to say either of them are sleepers.
Georgia and LSU.
No, I got LSU and Alabama, but they're third ranked and fourth ranked. I have the best odds to win the conference, so they're not really sleepers though. But I mean, Florida Gators and DJ Lagway could be a sleeper to win the conference. It's like there's so many. Like the SEC is so close knit together. Like all the teams there in that conference is getting better. Like you still have your tiers, but there's a lot of the teams are getting better because they have a lot of money.
For my pick to win the SEC, I have LSU. I have LSU winning the conference title. And then for my underdog, this is no biasness, I have Missouri. I've seen what they can do.
Hey, they're plus 5,000 to win the conference.
Hardy at running back is going to be dangerous. I believe.
The reason he's saying this is because he plays as Missouri on NCAA College Football 26.
I believe in the
that's
team.
his dynasty team.
11-1.
So
We're going to beat Alabama
all right,
for the SEC title.
the Big Ten. All right. Let's see.
Oh shit! Nope. Right there.
Like I said, they're probably the favorite to win it this year. I want to see them finally get over that hump and win the actual big game. Can they do it? I'm hoping.
Nope. Not as long as James Franklin's there.
It's Penn State. Like I said, they're the favorite to win the. Actually, they're not even the favorite. They're the second favorite to win the conference. Ohio State's the favorite to win again. But that's who I think it is. I think they finally get over that hump of not being able to win that big game. And they're going to win the conference. Maybe even go to the national championship.
I say my favorite?
Yep.
I have Ohio State.
You got Ohio State?
I have Ohio State winning. You would not expect my sleeper pick, though.
My sleeper is Michigan. But I don't think they're really a sleeper.
I mean, true freshman quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. They're a true freshman. Can they do enough to get it? I mean, they beat Ohio State every year. So, I mean, and that's even with subpar quarterback play. Last year, they beat them. Ryan Day is, 0-4, 0-5 against?
Shoot, I don't know at this point.
Against Michigan.
You're my super pick?
Yeah.
All right, well, they can't see, but I got the Maryland Terrapins.
Oh shit!
I'm joking. I got Michigan.
All right.
I got Michigan.
All right.
I was going to say Purdue, but then everyone knew.
They only won one game last year, didn't they?
That's a sleep point, though. They were asleep for most of the games.
All right.
Yeah, I got Michigan. The only reason I'm saying sleep was because the true freshman thing. So
I'm a Maryland fan, and we're a one-trick pony. It's funny, like hold on, I gotta re-verify. I think like Maryland, they always seem to produce NFL talent wide receivers, but they're not a passing team. They are a running team. And if you can shut down their run game, they don't ever really have that quarterback that can throw the ball. And I mean, we had Tagovailoa, Tua's brother. He was still kind of a running quarterback. Yeah, he could throw and stuff like that, but we were still a run heavy focused team. They got a pure runner. I want to say he's a freshman. It's a Malachi Washington going to be their quarterback this year. I don't know. Like, I have faith in them just like I have faith in the Falcons every year, but that this is going to be the year they turn it around. I just don't see it. They would be a sleeper to win the conference, but I don't think they have the money that the top programs, and you would think they would with the CEO and founder of Under Armour being the alumni, just like Nike, but having Phil Knight. But for some odd reason, they just
nope.
Yeah.
And the final comp is the Big Sky.
All right.
I have Montana State winning it all. How many of these teams could you actually name?
I've heard a couple of them, but
my sleeper, Montana State.
But let's see. What else do you want to talk? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, Montana State.
I don't know shit about Montana State.
You will know when they beat Oregon this week.
I know The only thing I know about Montana State is Troy Anderson, linebacker for Atlanta Falcons, came there. He was their linebacker. He was a quarterback. He was a running back. He was a fullback and a wide receiver at one point at Montana State. All right. He was a jack of all trades. That's probably why he can't stay healthy for the Falcons now. It's because he got his ass whooped in college playing for Montana State.
You leave Montana State alone. What did Montana State ever do to you?
Nothing. I just don't know shit about them. But I think.
You haven't heard of Ryan King?
Nope.
Taco?
You said Ryan King?
Ryan King.
Yeah, I used to work with a guy named Ryan King, but he's not playing college football.
You know. What about a Taco Dow?
No.
Jabriz Woods?
Hey, believe me, when I say Ryan King is not playing football, he is not playing football. For one, he is the same age as me. All right. R.I.P.
He died?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he's not playing. He's not playing college football. Okay. I know the age of some of these college football players is getting out a little out of hand.
Who's the DN?
Or how about the
Hunter Parsons?
The Japanese kicker that learned how to kick on YouTube after watching an American football game. 29 years old. Watched YouTube videos to learn how to kick. Now he's kicking for Hawaii, and he kicked the game winner to beat Stanford last week.
They have a rodeo team?
Probably.
What?
Up in Montana. But
that's not pick 20 at all now.
Kind of the biggest news of the day. It was just a matter of time before it happened. Micah Parsons getting traded to the Green Bay Packers for Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. Also signed an extension of 4-year, $188 million, $136 million guaranteed, $47 per million average, making him the highest-paid non-quarterback. I just don't know what else to say. Parsons got what he wanted. Jerry Jones didn't get what he wanted.
Cowboys didn't get what they wanted.
Yeah.
That
kind of messes with our season prediction wins and our playoff predictions.
Well, I had them both losing in the first round.
Yeah, but I had them going 12-5.
I had them going 10-7.
Yeah.
Both of them.
So, but other than that, I think that's about it for this week. We'll be going live again either next Thursday or next Wednesday or Thursday. If we do it on Thursday, it's going to be before the Eagles-Cowboys game. So we're 1 week away.
I can't make it next Friday.
I know. You coach high school football on Friday, so. But yeah, we'll either do it Wednesday or Thursday next week. If it's Thursday, it'll be around 5:30, 6 o'clock. We'll try to get it done before the Eagles-Cowboys game comes on. If it's Wednesday, it'll probably be closer to 7 p.m. But other than that, we're going to get out of here for this evening. Remember to like, follow, comment. Let us know how we do. I post things on our TikTok page every day. Pretty much any type of breaking news, any signings, injuries, contract negotiations, any type of issues, problems.
You put my stump toe on there.
I posted it on our TikTok daily. This live if you want to go back and rewatch it, it will be on our YouTube page at BD Talking Sports. Like I said, on YouTube, you can like, follow, comment, subscribe on there. Other than that, we're getting out of here for the week, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.